keep a jar of tears upon my windowsill. Not the angry ones, not the ones that spill from fights and fiery endings, from doors that slam and break. But the gentle ones, the quiet ones, the ones I can't shake. They come at dawn when light hits your empty side of bed. They come at dusk when memories play inside my head. They don't scream, they don't demand, they don't make a sound. They just fall one by one and mark the time you're not around. Each drop is a second, each drop is a day, each drop is a word I didn't get to say. They fall so softly, they fall so slow, but they're the only clock I have that tells me how you go. And gentle tears mark time like rain on window glass, counting every moment that was never meant to pass. They don't rush, they don't rage, they don't make a fuss. They just fall and fall and fall because they must. On the screen, no sobbing, no collapsing, no dramatic broken scene. I just feel the welling up, the warmth behind my eyes, and then the slow release of everything I can't disguise. At the grocery store, at a red light, in the shower steam, at the moment between waking and the ending of a dream. They fall so quietly, no one ever knows, but my pillow knows, and my sleeve knows, in the garden where I go. Each drop is a second, each drop is a day. And gentle tears mark time like rain on window glass, counting every moment that was never meant to pass. They don't rush, they don't rage, they don't make a fuss. They just fall and fall and fall because they must. I used to hide them fast. I thought that if I stopped the tears, the pain would never last. But now I let them fall, my friend. I let them take their time, because every tear's a photograph of when your heart was mine. They say that tears are weakness, they say you should be strong, but I say tears are witnesses to love that's come and gone. They mark the space you used to fill, they count the empty days. They're the only proof I have that you existed in my haze. Because it had tears mark time like rain on window glass, counting every moment that was never meant to pass. They don't rush, they don't rage, they don't make a fuss. They just fall and fall and fall because they must. Gentle tears mark time, the only clock that's true. Every drop of memory, every drop of you. Every drop of you. You don't feel it happen there's no warning sign. No thunder in the distance, no collapsing of the sky. It happens in the morning when the coffee's getting cold, in the way you stop believing all the stories that were told. It happens in the evening when you don't reach for my hand, when we're lying close together but you're in another land. No doors get slammed, no dishes thrown against the wall, just the softest, saddest silence and the quietest fall of all. There are songs about the screaming, about the final fight, about the burning bridges in the middle of the night. But no one ever warned me, no one ever said that the deepest cuts don't bleed, they just settle in your head. 'Cause hearts break very softly, like snow falling in the night, like the fading of a whisper, like the dying of a light. No explosion, no collision, no dramatic final scene, just a quiet realization of what might have never been. Hearts break very softly, and you don't know that they're gone until you reach to feel them beat, and find they've stopped alone. They stop alone. I remember Sunday mornings, tangled sheets and sleepy eyes, making plans for forever underneath the grayest skies. You trace patterns on my shoulder, I trace futures on your chest. We were so sure of the ending, we never put love to the test. And now Sunday mornings find me staring blankly at the wall, trying to remember when exactly we began to fall. It wasn't one big moment, it was thousands small and deep, 1,000 tiny fractures that the heart is too tired to keep. They write songs about the screaming, about the final fight. 'Cause hearts break very softly, like snow falling in the night. Maybe that's the cruelty of a love that fades to gray. It doesn't give you something to curse or to betray. It just slips away so gently, you don't notice it's gone until you wake up one morning and the feeling isn't gone. It's dusk inside your chest, it's twilight in your bones, and you're just a woman standing in a house that feels like stone. You just break very softly, like snow falling in the night, like the fading of a whisper, like the dying of a light. No explosion, no collision, no dramatic final scene, just the quiet realization of what might have never been. Hearts break very softly, and you don't know that they're gone until you reach to feel them beat and finally stop alone. They stop alone. They stop alone. They stop alone. They stop alone. The coffee still has flavor, but I can't taste a thing. paints the morning, but it doesn't make it sing. I walk through crowded streets and feel like I'm not there, a ghost among the living, just a body, just a stare. I reach for things to hold on to, I grasp at passing time, but everything just filters through these hollow hands of mine. You took more than your suitcase, more than just your clothes. You took the part of me that felt, the part of me that knows. I am a house with no one home, a phone that never rings. I am a song with no melody, a bird with broken wings. I am the space between the stars, the silence after sound. I am the emptiness you left when you were nowhere to be found. And I'm empty without you, a vessel with no soul, a cup that's been completely drained, a story with no goal. I'm the hollow in the echo, the shadow after light. I'm the nothing that is everything, every single night. I'm empty without you, and the emptiness is all that's left to hold, that's left to feel, that's left to take the fall. I'm empty without you. I'm empty without you. I try to fill the spaces with people and with noise, with busy days and borrowed nights and temporary joys. But every face just fades away, every laugh just dies, 'cause none of them are you, and none of them can fill your eyes. I kept your old t-shirt, the one you used to wear. I sleep with it beside me just to pretend you're there. But it's just fabric, just a thread, just a shadow of your skin, and it can't pour itself into the empty place you've been. I am a house with no one home, and I'm empty without you, a vessel with no soul, a cup that's been completely drained, a story with no goal. I'm the hollow in the echo, the shadow after light. I'm the nothing that is everything, every single night. I'm empty without you, and the emptiness is all that's left to hold, that's left to feel, that's left to take the fall. I'm empty without you. I'm empty without you, so completely empty without you. It wasn't a door that slammed, it wasn't a final fight, it wasn't a single moment that turned out the light. It was the way your hand felt lighter when it held mine in the car, the way your I love you got quieter. By far it was the inches you would leave between us on the couch. The way you stopped correcting me whenever I was slouched. It wasn't a flood, it wasn't a flame, it was a slow and steady rain. And I didn't notice till I was soaked through that I was losing pieces of me, losing pieces of you. It was the pauses in the phone calls, the silence in the car, the way your future started moving to somewhere far from where I stood, from where we were, from the girl who thought her love was permanent. And I lost you slowly, like the sun fades when the sky, not all at once, just gradually, till there was no light left to cry. I lost you slowly, like the tide pulls from the shore, inch by inch, wave by wave, till there was nothing anymore, nothing anymore. I lost you slowly, and that's the cruelest part. A sudden end would hurt less than a slow and fading heart. I look back at the photographs, I trace the lines of us, and I can almost pinpoint when the trust began to rust. It was in the eyes that wouldn't meet mine, in the smiles that didn't reach, in the conversations where you taught yourself a different speech. You were learning how to leave me long before you ever went, practicing the distance, slowly getting bent away from us, away from here, away from every single fear that I would notice, that I would see, that I would beg you to stay with me. But I was slow, and you were slow, and now there's nowhere left to go. It was the pauses in the phone calls, the silence in the car, and I lost you slowly, like the sun fades from the sky, not all at once, just gradually, till there was no light left to cry. I lost you slowly, like the tide pulls from the shore, inch by inch, wave by wave, till there was nothing anymore, nothing anymore. I wonder if you knew the moment that you started letting go, if it was a choice you made or just a gradual gentle flow, away from love, away from me, into a place I couldn't see. I wonder if it hurt you too to fade away so quietly, or if slow goodbyes are easier, setting your heart free. But I'm here stuck in the amber of the way we used to be, watching the world move on without me, watching you move on without me. Watching you move on without me. Because I lost you slowly, like the sun fades from the sky, not all at once, just gradually, till there was no light left to cry. I lost you slowly, like the tide pulls from the shore, inch by inch, wave by wave, till there was nothing anymore, nothing anymore. I lost you slowly, and that's the cruelest part. A sudden end would hurt less than a slow and fading heart, a slow and fading heart. The house is quiet now, too still. Every corner, every windowsill. I used to hear you call my name. A simple word, never the same. Now the silence has a weight, a heavy uninvited fate. And I found myself just sitting here, straining for a sound, for you to appear. And every time the phone would ring, my heart would lift, my soul would sing. I miss your voice, the way you fill the empty space. I miss your voice, the comfort of your face, the way you say my name at night, the way you whisper I was right. I miss your voice, the music of your sound. I miss your voice, the only peace I found. I miss your voice, the only peace I found. Messages at night, just to hear you say I'm right. I close my eyes and I pretend that this is not the end. I know the words by heart by now, the pauses, breaths, the how. But still I listen, still I wait for a voice that left too late. You ever said is playing over in my head. I miss your voice, the way you fill the empty space. I miss your voice, the comfort of your face, the way you say my name at night, the way you whisper I was right. I miss your voice, the music of your sound. Talk to you some tender night, hoping you might hear me right. I tell you all about my day, the things you'd have to say. And for a moment you are near, your voice so crystal clear. Then silence creeps back in, and I'm alone again. Your voice, I finally see. Your voice still lives in me, in every thought and every dream and every softly flowing stream. I miss your voice and that's okay. It's with me every single day. A part of you I'll always keep, a voice that sings me back to sleep. I miss your voice. I miss your voice. I say I'm fine, I'm moving on. I figured out somehow to walk through rooms without you, to sleep through nights alone, to build a life from all the pieces you never would have known. But they don't see the morning, I press my hand against my chest and feel it through the shroud. They don't see the bleeding, 'cause it doesn't leave a stain. It just pulls behind my ribs and whispers your name in the rain. No, it doesn't show on my face, it doesn't show in my eyes. It's a private kind of hemorrhage, a world disguised goodbye. You can't stitch it, you can't stop it, you can't even see it start. It's just a quiet bleeding of a quietly broken heart. And love leaves softly inside, where nobody can see. Not a drop upon the floor, not a trace upon me. It's a slow and steady ache, a wound that never dries. Just a quiet, endless bleeding that I carry all the time. Love leaves softly inside, no bandage and no cure, just the knowing that you're gone, and the bleeding is for sure, it's for sure. I see you in the distance sometimes, laughing with your friends, and I wonder if you ever think about how this ends. Not the ending where we parted, not the day you walked away, but the ending that keeps playing every single day. The one where I'm still bleeding from a wound you never saw. The one where I'm still waiting, still hoping, still raw. You walk on like it's nothing, like we were just a phase. And I carry all the bleeding through the rest of all my days. It doesn't show on my face, it doesn't show in my eyes. And love leaves softly inside, where nobody can see. Not a drop upon the floor, not a trace upon me. It's a slow and steady ache, a wound that never dries. Just a quiet, endless bleeding that I carry all the time. They say that time will heal you, the scars will fade to white, but my wound never closes, it just bleeds into the night. I've tried to cauterize it with anger and with blame, but fire only makes it spread. Love only knows your name, so I carry it in silence. This hemorrhage in my chest, this proof that I loved harder, this proof that I love best. And maybe one day morning will find me cold and still, but at least I'll bleed in peace then. At least I'll bleed until, at least I'll bleed. And love leaves softly inside, where nobody can see. Not a drop upon the floor, not a trace upon me. It's a slow and steady ache, a wound that never dries. Just a quiet, endless bleeding that I carry all the time. Love Didn't happen on a moment. Didn't crash against the shore. It happened like the fading light when they can't fight anymore. First the edges grew a little softer, then the colors ran till I couldn't tell where you began or where I began. We used to be so solid, carved in marble, sharp and clear. Now we're just a watercolor, dissolving year by year. I reach out to touch the shape of us, but my fingers slip right through. There's nothing left to hold on to, nothing left to hold on to. I try to find the fracture, I try to find the break, the moment when the giving way became the final tape. But love doesn't break like glass does, loud and sharp and clean. It dissolves like sugar, slowly into spaces in between. And love dissolves into silence like sugar in the rain, like a voice inside a canyon, echoing back again and again till the echo is so faint you can't tell if it was real. And the only thing remaining is the way it used to feel. Love dissolves into silence, slow and soft and sweet, till you're standing in the quiet, alone on empty feet, and you swear you felt it leave, but you couldn't hear a sound, just the silence where our love was before it drowned, before it drowned. I still wear the ring you gave me, though the shine is worn away, like the promises we whispered on a different kind of day. I turn it on my finger, and I wonder if you know that a part of me is still with you wherever you go. I saw you in the grocery store, you didn't see me there. You were laughing at your phone, your face so light, so free of care. And I wanted to be angry, I wanted to feel rage, but I just felt the distance like a bird without a cage. I try to find a fracture, I try to find a break. And love dissolves into silence like sugar in the They say that love is meant to last, that true love never dies, but they never watch the love dissolve right before their eyes. They never felt the someone they built their whole world around become a stranger slowly without a single sound. I trace the outline of your face in photographs on the wall, but the outline's getting blurry like it never was at all. And maybe that's the mercy, that the pain will fade away, but the silence that it leaves behind is more than I can say, more than I can say, because love dissolves into silence like sugar in the rain, like a voice inside a canyon, echoing back again. different cold when you're not here. A softer gray, a slower rain, a more expensive fear. I walk the streets we used to run, now I just drift alone. Every corner holds a ghost, every curb a stone. And there's a place where we got lost, where the map just disappeared, where the compass spun and pointed north to everything I fear. I see your face in window glass, and puddles on the ground, in every shade of blue that wraps this lonely town around me, wraps around. Bouncing back to me, a soft and mournful cry. And love echoes in blue, in the spaces after you, in the color of the morning when the night has nothing left to do. It echoes in the rain that falls on streets where we once danced, in the memory of a second chance I never got to take. Love echoes in blue, in everything I see, in the quiet way the ocean keeps on calling out to me. It echoes and it never sets me free. Love echoes in blue. Photograph of us beneath my bedroom floor, a Polaroid of you and me before we knew what storms were for. We're laughing at the camera, we're so young and so unbroken, before the heavy words were spoken, before the door was closed. I traced your face with trembling fingers, felt the tears begin to rise, caught the ghost of us still smiling from behind those tired eyes. I put it back beneath the floorboards, let it rest there in the dark. Another echo in the blue that lingers in my heart, lingers in my heart. I call your name and the swell that falls that rises from the bay. Love echoes in blue, in the spaces after you, in the color of the morning when the night has nothing left to do. It echoes in the rain that falls on streets where we once danced, in the memory of a second chance I never got to take. Love echoes in blue, in everything I see, in the quiet way the ocean keeps on calling out to me. It echoes and it echoes and it never stops. They say the blue is just a color, just a wavelength, just a light, but they've never spent a midnight wishing you would hold them tight. They've never stood on empty shores and watched the tide roll out, wondering if the one they love is thinking about them now, is thinking about them now. Blue is just the space between the light and the sound. It's the moment right before you realize you're falling and you're bound to hit the ground. blue. And they frozen around me like a blanket, wanting in. I reach across the emptiness where you should be my skin. Remembering the warmth of you, the weight of you beside, the way you'd pull me closer in the rising of the tide. But now the other half of the bed is cold and still, a territory marked by loss of valley in the hill. I trace the line where you would lie, the hollow of your head, and I swear I feel you breathing in the spaces of the dead. They say that love and pain are enemies at war, but they've never lain awake counting the cracks in the door. They've never felt the way that joy can turn into a blade when the one you love the most is the one that you betrayed. By staying, by going, by living through the ache, by waking every morning for the memory's sake. And love sleeps beside pain in the bed we used to share, so strangers in the darkness, tangled in despair. One reaches for the other in the middle of the night, but they never touch, they never find the light. Love sleeps beside pain, they whisper in their sleep, promises and secrets that the other cannot keep. And I lie here in the middle where the two of them divide, with love on one side breathing and pain on the other side. I keep your old t-shirt on the pillow where you'd rest. I tell myself it's comfort, but it's really just a test of how much I can suffer and still get through the day. How much of you I can hold before I fade away. The scent is almost fading now, like memories grow thin, but I press it to my face and let the grieving begin. I breathe you in, I breathe you out, I breathe the space between, the space where love and pain become the same damn thing I've seen. They say that love and hate are enemies at war. Love sleeps beside pain in the bed we used to share. Try to teach my heart to be quiet. Try to tell it you're not worth the riot. I gave it logic, I gave it years, I gave it distance, I gave it tears. But every night when the world goes still, my heart forgets its iron will. It doesn't scream, it doesn't shout, it just whispers what it can't live without. And the sound is soft, but it's always true. I cover my ears, I try to ignore. I walk through rooms and lock every door. But whispers don't need a door to slip through. They live in the spaces I keep for you. My heart whispers you. In the hush of the night, in the first soft glow of the morning light. It doesn't rage, it doesn't weep, it just calls your name while the world's asleep. My heart whispers you. In the pause between breaths, in the quiet after the storm confesses. And though you're gone, and though we're through, my heart still whispers you. Still whispers you. I see your face in the corner of a crowded room, and my heart starts whispering, cutting through the gloom. I hear you laugh in a stranger's voice down the street, and my heart forgets that we're not complete. I passed a cafe where we used to share a chair, and my heart leans in like you're still there. It doesn't ask permission, it doesn't check the time, it just whispers your name like a forgotten rhyme, like a forgotten rhyme. I cover my ears, I try to ignore. Heart whispers you. My heart whispers you. In the hush of the morning. Maybe someday my heart will learn to speak a different name. Maybe someday this whisper will fade away like rain. But right now it's a river I cannot make stop. A quiet endless current from the mountaintop. It flows through my veins when I'm trying to sleep. It's the only promise my soul knows how to keep. And if you're out there somewhere in the quiet of your night, I hope you feel this whisper. I hope it holds you tight. I hope it holds you tight. Because my heart whispers you. In the hush of the night, in the first soft glow of the morning light. It doesn't rage, it doesn't weep, it just calls your name while the world's asleep. My heart whispers you. In the pause between breaths, in the quiet after the storm confesses. And though you're gone, and though we're through, my heart still whispers you. Still whispers you. My heart whispers you. I wake up to the same gray ceiling, the same hollow feeling, the same empty room. The sun comes in, but it doesn't warm me, it just shows the shadows of what I've lost too soon. I pour the coffee that you used to love, but it tastes like nothing, like dust and rust. I walk through rooms that echo with your laughter, but the sound is fading, fading after. I reach for you in the space beside me, but the sheets are cold and there's no one to hold me. Just a quiet and the weight of silence, a constant riot. I keep searching for a feeling, something real, something that tells me I can still feel. But there's just a hollow where my heart should be, a hollow that's swallowing all of me. And my soul feels empty, like a house with no one home, like a bell that doesn't ring, like a heart that's turned to stone. I reach inside for something, for a spark, for any light, but there's only darkness, only silence, only night. My soul feels empty, and I don't know where to go, when the only thing I'm feeling is the weight of letting go, the weight of letting go. I see our friends, I hear them laughing, I try to join in, but my smile is masking the hole inside that's growing wider, the quiet that I try to hide here. They ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm fine, but fine's a lie and I'm running out of time. I'm running out of ways to pretend that this emptiness will ever end. I still wear the sweater that you said you loved. It used to feel like your arms around me. Now it's just fabric, just threads and dust, and the memory of how you found me. I keep searching for a feeling, something real, and my soul feels empty, like a house with no one home. They say that time will fill the spaces, that grief will fade and leave no traces, but time just moves so slow and cruel, and emptiness is the only rule. I light a candle in the dark, hoping to reignite the spark, but the flame just flickers and it dies, like the love I see behind my eyes. I talk to you and no one's listening. I hope the wind will take my whispering. I hope you sun goes down the same way it always did before. But somehow now its absence feels like something to ignore. I close the blinds, I lock the door, I turn the TV on, just to fill the quiet space since you've been gone. But the noise just makes it louder, the silence in between, the space where you would laugh at me, the space where we would dream. I make a cup of tea the way you always said I should, and I sit here in the kitchen wishing you would. The blanket on the sofa still holds your shape somehow. I curled into the hollow, but it doesn't hold me now. The house is warm, the heat is on, the furnace runs all day, but nothing seems to touch the cold that won't go away. And the nights feel cold and long, colder than they should, colder than the winter ever thought they could. It's not the temperature, it's not the drop in degrees, it's the absence of your arms wrapped around me. The nights feel cold and long, every single one, since you took your warmth away and left me with the sun, left me with the daylight, left me with the day. But the nights feel cold alone. I used to love the darkness, used to love the quiet hours, when the world would slow down and we'd let go of all our powers. We lie there in the midnight, tangled up in bed, and the cold outside the window couldn't touch us then. I dread the evening, I dread the setting sun, because I know what's coming in the battle of my world. I know a light is staring at the ceiling and the wall, feeling like the loneliest person in the hall. The blanket on the sofa still holds your shape somehow. And the nights feel cold and long, colder than they should. You try to fill the bed with pillows, try to fill the space, try to trick my heart into believing you were in a place where you used to lie beside me, where your breathing kept me calm. The pillows don't have heartbeats, and they don't have warm palms. They don't roll over in the dark and pull me closer to your chest. They don't whisper that you love me, they don't give my soul a rest. So I lie here in the king size, in the cold and in the dark, a ship without its harbor, a fire without its spark. Because the nights feel cold and long, colder than they should, colder than the winter ever thought they could. It's not the temperature, it's not the drop in degrees, us with our sound. Every word a melody, every laugh a reason to be found. We talk until the sunrise, painted gold across the floor. And your voice was the only one I needed to hear more. But somewhere in the moving, somewhere in the years, the music started fading, replaced by quiet fears. The conversation shortened, the laughter grew apart, and silence settled slowly in the spaces of my heart. It didn't happen overnight, it didn't come with blame, just a slow and steady quiet, and a love that felt the same, but somehow different, somehow cold, somehow not what we began. Just two people in a room, barely holding hands. And our love turned quiet, like the closing of a door. Not a slam, not a shout, just not like before. The words just disappeared, the story stopped being told. And our love turned quiet, and the quiet turned cold. Our love turned quiet, I don't know when or why, just that somewhere in the middle we forgot how to try, we forgot how to try. I see you on the sofa, staring at your phone. I'm in the kitchen wondering if I'm still your home. We pass each other in the hallway like strangers in the night. Two people who once burned so bright, now just a fading light. I wanted to reach for you, I wanted to break the spell, but the quiet had grown root so deep I couldn't even yell. It held my voice inside my chest, it froze me to the spot, and now the only thing we share is everything we're not. It didn't happen overnight, it didn't come with blame. And our love turned quiet, like the closing of a door. Not a slam, not a shout, just not like before. The words just disappeared, the story stopped being told. And our love turned quiet, and the quiet turned cold. I thought that love was meant to last, I thought it was concrete. I thought that if we held on tight, we'd never face defeat. But love is not a fortress, it's a garden left to grow, and we forgot to water it, and now there's nothing left to show. Just empty beds and empty words and empty quiet rooms, and the ghost of all our laughter buried in the gloom. I whisper your name in the dark just to hear a sound, but the only answer that comes back is the quiet all around, the quiet all around. Because our love turned quiet, like the closing of a door. Not a slam, not a shout, just not like before. The words just disappeared, the story stopped being told. And our love turned quiet, and the quiet turned cold. Our love turned quiet, and I don't know when or why, just that somewhere in the middle we forgot how to try, we forgot how to try. Our love turned quiet, our love turned quiet, and the quiet turned cold. You never raise your voice, not once, not ever. When I pushed too hard, you just pulled back clever. You thought that silence was a kind of peace, but quiet waters, baby, run the deepest. You gave me space when I needed the fight. You gave me calm on a chaotic night. I mistook your stillness for not caring. Now I'm standing here, barely breathing, staring at the door you closed so quietly. No slam, no shout, just quietly. And that's the thing about a gentle tide. It doesn't warn you before it takes you for a ride. You never told me love was leaving town. You just packed your bags when I wasn't around. No fireworks, no final angry scene, just the echo of what might have been. And the quiet love hurts most, doesn't it? The kind that doesn't fight, doesn't throw a fit. It just fades away like morning dew. Leaves you standing there not knowing what to do. 'Cause a loud love leaves a mark you can blame. A screaming fight, you can curse its name. But a quiet love slips out without a sound. And that's the kind of love that really drags you down. Things, the way the phone never rings, the way the silence sings. I used to love how you would let me be. Now I hate the way your absence swallows me. I look for anger, I look for blame, something to hold, something to tame. But there's just this hollow, empty space, and the soft echo of your gentle face. You were the calm before the storm, the quiet before the crushing total law of realizing love can leave without a war. Just close the door, just close the door. You never told me love was leaving town. And the quiet love hurts most, doesn't it? Because the quiet love hurts most, doesn't it? The kind that doesn't fight, doesn't throw a fit. It just fades away like morning dew. Leaves you standing here not knowing what to do. Love leaves a mark you can blame. A screaming fight, you can curse its name. But a quiet love slips out without a sound. And that's the kind of love that really drags you down. Things I never heard. It lived in how you'd find my hand beneath the tabletop, and how you'd stay a little longer, never wanting it to stop. It lived in morning coffee made exactly how I like, in the headlights in the driveway waiting for me late at night. You never said forever, but your silence said it all, until the day your silence said nothing at all. They say the love that isn't spoken isn't real, but they never felt the way your quiet made me feel. They never knew a language that doesn't need a sound, where the deepest I love you is when no one else is around. And the silent love still hurts when it goes away. It doesn't need a word to have something to say. Your silence built a world where I felt safe and known, and now your silence leaves me standing here alone. The silent love still hurts, 'cause deeper than a scream, 'cause silence was our language and you took a whole dream. You took a whole dream. I walk through crowded rooms now, full of noise and empty talk, and I miss the way your presence needed nowhere to walk. You'd stand across the party, catch my eye across the space, and everything we're saying passed between us face to face. No words, no grand announcements, no promise to declare, just the quiet certain knowledge that you were there. You were always there until you weren't there. They say that love that isn't spoken isn't real, and a silent love still hurts when it goes away. It doesn't need a word to have something to say. Your silence built a world where I felt safe and known, and now your silence leaves me standing here alone. A silent love still hurts, cuts deeper than a scream, 'cause silence was our language and you took a whole dream. You took a whole dream. I lie awake and listen to the quiet of this room, and it sounds so different now, wrapped in loneliness and gloom. Your silence used to hold me like a blanket in the cold. Now the silence just reminds me that I'm growing and growing old. Without your quiet, without your gentle peace, without the only silence that ever gave me release, I reach out in the darkness where your body used to be, and the silence that surrounds me just swallows me completely. Swallows me completely. Cause the silent love still hurts when it goes away. It doesn't need a word to have something to say. Your silence built a world where I felt safe and known, and now your silence leaves me standing here alone. A silent love still hurts, cuts deeper than a scream, 'cause silence was our language and you took our whole dream. The silent love still hurts. The silent love still hurts. You took our whole dream. You didn't pack in anger, you didn't slam the door. You folded all your quiet love and placed it on the floor. You kissed my forehead gently, like you'd done 1,000 times, and whispered, "Take care of yourself," between the dotted lines. I watched you walk down slowly, no hurry in your stride, like you were just going to the store, not stepping What's the cruelest thing you did? The thing I can't outrun. You made leaving look so soft, like it weighed less than none. I waited for the screech of tires, the breaking of the glass, some sign that this was real and not a dream I couldn't grasp. But the only sign was silence, the only sight was space, and the echo of your footsteps fading without trace. And a soft goodbye still burns, doesn't it? The kind without the fire, without the fit. It doesn't scar the skin, it scars the soul. Leaves you frozen, leaves you cold, 'cause you can't blame a whisper when it leaves. You can curse the silence that just breathes, but a soft goodbye still burns beneath the skin. A quiet fire raging from within. Soft goodbye still burns. I find you in the smallest things, the coffee cup you left, the way the pillow still holds the shape of where your head was pressed. I haven't washed the sheets we shared. I know that sounds unwell, but losing you so gently has become my private hell. I wish you'd scream, I wish you'd thrown the dishes to the floor. Then I know you felt something, then I know there was a war. But you just smiled a tender smile, the one that made me fall, and softly said goodbye, softly took it all. I waited for the screech of tires, the breaking of the glass, and a soft goodbye still burns, doesn't it? And a soft goodbye still burns, doesn't it? The kind without the fire, without the fit. It doesn't scar the skin. slide through the glass. Not demanding, not announcing, just a glow that came to pass. You didn't ask for permission, you didn't break the door. You just settled in the corners of the rooms I'd ignored. I didn't notice when you started, I didn't mark the day when the shadows stopped their haunting and the dark began to stray. You were just there softly, like the light upon the wall, the gentlest arrival, the quietest call of all. And I thought soft light was forever, I thought it always stayed. I didn't know that light could leave, I didn't know light could fade. But the soft light left me like a sunset says goodbye. Not with anger, not with thunder, just a fading of the sky. It didn't warn me it was going, it didn't make a sound. I just looked around one evening and the glow was no longer found. The soft light left me, and now the shadows have returned to every corner you once filled, every lesson I unlearned. I didn't know that gentleness could leave the deepest scar, but the soft light left me, and now I'm standing in the dark. I look for you in sunbeams, in the glow of evening lamps, in the way the morning touches the photographs and stamps. Your face upon my memory, your smile upon my mind. In every kind of brightness I search for you and find only echoes of the radiance, only whispers of the glow, only shadows of the warmth I used to somehow know. You were never loud enough to leave an echo I could trace, just the absence of your presence in every lighted place. And I thought soft light was forever, but the soft light left me like a sunset says goodbye. But the soft light left me like a sunset says goodbye. They say the light is constant, that it travels on and on, that even when the source is gone, the glow is never gone. But they never met your kind of light, so delicate and true, that needed someone to receive it, needed someone to shine through. And now the receiver is broken, and the light is nowhere left, just a girl standing in the darkness of a love she once possessed. I reach for every sunbeam, I chase the fading day, but the soft light left me, and it forgot to find its way, forgot to find its way. Because the soft light left me like a sunset says goodbye. Not with anger, not with thunder, just a fading of the sky. It didn't want me standing in the dark. Held me like I was made of glass, afraid to squeeze too tight, afraid to let it last. You whispered sweet things under your light, but your hands stayed distant in the middle of the night. I wanted fire, you gave me smoke. I wanted words, you gave me a gentle stroke. You thought softness was the way to keep me near, but softness without warmth just disappears. I never heard you raise your voice, but I never heard you make a choice. You floated through our love like a feather on the breeze, close enough to touch but never close enough to seize. And I started wondering if I was even there, or just a thought you had a ghost inside your care. You gave me everything except the one thing that I need, the proof that I'm the one, not just a passing seed. 'Cause soft love feels lonely when it never holds on tight, when the arms around me vanish in the night. Soft love feels lonely when the whisper stays a whisper, when the fire that you promised turns out to be a flicker. Give me storms, give me rain, give me something I can feel, give me proof that what we have is even real. 'Cause soft love feels standing underneath a star. The same smile, the same light. No trace of our goodbyes. You reach for me like you used to before the distance grew. And for a moment you're not gone, you're just living on and on. And every night when I let go, you're the only one I love. You live in dreams where nothing is as it seems. You live in dreams where love runs in endless streams. You hold me close, you kiss my face in that impossible perfect place. You live in dreams, and I'm okay that you live in dreams. I try to find you in the day, in the light, in the gray, but you're elusive, you're not there. Just a ghost of empty air. So I wait for night to fall, to enter sleep's sweet call, where you're alive and you're with me in the only place you can be. And every sweat takes you away, but you'll return again today. You live in dreams when nothing is as it seems. You live in dreams where love runs in endless streams. You hold me close, you kiss my face in that impossible perfect place. You live in dreams, and I'm okay with it. You live in dreams. I know you're not real when I wait. I know it's a heart I have to break, but in the night you're all I need. The only place my heart can feed. I made peace with the trade, the ones that I made. You're gone in life, but in sleep you're mine and fight and doing fine. And you live in dreams I finally see. Dreams are where you'll always be. Not a curse, not a pain, just a never-ending refrain. You live in dreams and that's okay, I'll meet you there at the end of day. And though you're gone when morning comes, in dreams we're never done. You I don't reach for the phone anymore when I think of you. I don't rehearse the words I'd say if some miracle pulled us through. I've learned to let the present be exactly what it is. A room without your furniture, a life that isn't his. But sometimes in the quiet, when the evening turns to blue, you walk into my mind the way you used to walk into the kitchen on a Sunday, just a paper in the light. And for a moment you're not gone, you're just out of sight. You don't live in my future, you don't live in my plans, you don't live in the reach of my empty waiting hands. But you live where the light bends, you live where the past stays, you live in the soft glow of my yesterdays. And you live in memory, where the seasons never change, where the summer lasts forever, where the rain is never strange. You live in every photograph I can't put in a drawer, in every song that finds me, in every closing door. You live in memory, and memory never dies. It just changes with the lightning, it just softens with the sighs. You live in memory, and though you're far away, you live in memory. And there you'll always stay. I saw you in a stranger's smile today across the street, and for a second my heart forgot that we were obsolete. I followed him for half a block before I let him go. Another ghost I manufacture from the people that I know. I've built 100 youths from the shadows and the light, from the way a curtain billows, from the quiet of the night. It's a strange kind of comfort, this museum in my head, where the version of you that loves me still exists before we bled. You don't live in my future, you don't live in my plans, and you live in memory, where the seasons never change, where the summer lasts forever, where the rain is never strange. You live in every photograph I can put in a drawer, in every song that finds me, in every closing door. You live in like 1,000 times before. The scent of you is fading, but the ache is just as deep. Another memory I can't bury, another promise I can't keep. I drove past the cafe where we used to waste the days, where you would laugh at all my stories in your easy, quiet way. I saw our table empty and I felt the strangest thing. Not sorrow, not anger, just the silence that you bring. I wait for thunder, I wait for rain, and you remain in silence, in the spaces in between, in every paused breath, in every forgotten dream. You don't speak, you don't shout, you don't call my name, but you're everywhere I look, just the same. You remain in silence, and it's louder than any sound. It's the only thing I hear when the world shuts down. You remain in silence, and I'm left here to stay. Loving a ghost who forgot to fade away. They say that time will teach you how to let a loved one go, that the silence will grow softer, that the pain will lose its hold. But my time just stands still, baby, frozen in the frame of the day you walked out quietly and never spoke my name. I listen for your footsteps, I listen for your key, I listen for the whisper of what used to be, but the only sound that finds me in the darkness and the deep is the silence where your voice should keep, the silence that you keep, because you remain in silence, in the spaces in between, in every paused breath, in every forgotten dream. You don't speak, you don't shout, you don't call my name, but you're everywhere I look, just the same. You remain in silence, and it's louder than any sound. It's the only thing I hear when the world shuts down. You remain in silence, and I'm left here to stay. Loving a ghost who forgot to fade away. Who forgot to fade away. Before you, I was thunder, I was chaos in the wind, a storm that didn't know how to let the quiet in. I ran from every stillness, I fought against the peace, till your hands cut my face and taught my heart to cease. You didn't tame the tempest, you just sat inside its eye and showed me that the calm exists if you're not afraid to try. You were the hush in midnight, the silence after rain, the first real peace I'd ever known after years of pain. And I thought the calm was permanent, I thought it was the end. I didn't know that calm could leave, I didn't know calm could pretend. You were my calm, my quiet harbor in the storm, the only place my tired heart was ever warm. You were the stillness in a world that wouldn't stop, the gentle hand that caught me every time I dropped. And now the storm is back, and it's raging in my chest, 'cause you were my calm, and calm knows best, calm knows best. how their love is fire and fury, how they stand out in the crowd. And I miss the way we'd whisper, the way we'd just be still, the way your silence told me everything I needed to feel. You never needed grand gestures, you never needed words. You just existed softly like the song of distant birds. And now the world is screaming, I'm screaming right along. Cause without your quiet gravity, I don't know where I belong. And I thought that calm was permanent. You were my calm, my quiet harbor in the storm. The only place my tired heart was ever warm. You were the stillness in a world that wouldn't stop, the gentle hand that caught me every time I dropped. And now the storm is back, and it's raging in my chest. Cause you were my calm, and calm knows best. Calm knows best. Try to find the peace, but every quiet moment just makes the longing increase. Because calm without your face in it is just another kind of noise, a cruel and empty echo of the only peace. I had a choice, I had a choice, and I chose you. I chose the quiet, I chose the truth. But the truth is calm can leave one day without a single word to say, without a single word to say. Because you are my calm, my quiet harbor in the storm. The only place my tired heart was ever warm. You were the stillness in a world that wouldn't stop, the gentle hand that caught me every time I dropped. And now the storm is back, and it's raging in my chest. Cause you were my calm, and calm knows best. You were my calm, you were my calm. Calm knows best. Before you I was stumbling through a world of gray and muted blue. I knew the shapes but not the names. I played the old familiar games. Then you arrived with golden hands and lit the dark in all my lamps. You showed me colors, showed me bright. You were my first true light, and every shadow ran too high. With you standing by my side. The end of my longest night. You were my light. You taught the dark to be bright. In a world that was cold and gray, you brought the warmth, you brought the day. You were my light, my only, my guiding light. until the coming of the night. You were my light, the end of my longest night. You were my light, you taught the dark to be bright. In a world that was cold and gray, you brought the warmth, you brought the day. You were my light, my only, my guiding light. You were my light. Then one day you flicker low, I watch the dimming, watch it go. I reach for you, I try to hold the light that once was brave and bold. But some lights aren't meant to stay. They burn so bright then fade away. And I was left in growing gray, with nothing left to light my way. And you were my light, I finally see. You gave your light to set me free, not to keep, not to hold, but to make me brave and bold. You were my light, and that's okay. You showed me there could